This is a jug, a Pyrex container filled with kefir that I poured out of this container here. I'm going to take my bare hands and take this gob of kefir in here, pour it into this, fish out all the kefir here. You see that? See that kefir? Pour it in here. And I'm going to keep doing that, and once I'm done, I will bring this back. Okay, now all the kefir scobies are poured into this jar here. I have the kefired milk, raw milk, over here, and I am going to pour it into this container, like so. So the kefir is poured into this container, which has a lot of the spices that I enjoy with my beet kvass. This is my other kefir from another source, and it is a slightly different shape, probably a different set of bacteria and yeast, and I like it a little bit better because the yogurt is the kefir is a little bit less sour and different tasting, slightly different tasting. So this used to be a ex-cow milk culture, whereas this used to be a goat milk kefir. And I'm converting the goat milk kefir into cow milk kefir, so I'm sure it's going through some adaptation pain. So anyhow, I'm going to take this, pour it into this jar. Here's the jar filled with kefir grains. And then I would like to add milk to this, but my hand is very mucky. But I'm going to do it anyway and hope it doesn't slip out of my hand. And here is the milk going into the kefir SCOBY, and here is the milk going into these kefir SCOBYs. That was raw milk, and now that bottle is extremely slippery, so I'll have to wash everything down. But I couldn't do it with one hand holding the camera. So now we have the goat kefir SCOBY in this bottle. We have the cow kefir SCOBY in this jar, and they're going to go back under a towel and ferment for all of next week. Here are the two kefir jars ready to go into fermentation. And here they are covered up with a tea towel. The reason they're covered up is because this is raw milk. There is B6 in raw milk, vitamin B6 in raw milk that is very light sensitive, and this helps retain it. And B6 is rare enough in our diet. You want all the B6 you can get.